Welcome to Hockey Ultimate Talk. Today we are talking about Team of the Season Week 3. The NHL playoffs have officially begun, and the NHL 25 video game added some new fantasy hockey sets, which are actually pretty exciting. First of all, Reek, how is it going?
It's going well. It's going well. I'm very surprised that they actually finally did fantasy playoff cards. It never felt like they were actually going to do it. You know, it was always like the +1 for every game that team won. So it's actually an exciting change and really makes the playoffs even more fun to watch.
I agree, and I'm hoping, now it's not confirmed by any way, but like these cards are going to last the entire playoffs. I'm hoping round 2 comes out, we get some more. And same with round 3 and round 4. I think that would be perfect.
You would think, right? Like, it kind of would make sense, I feel like, for them just to release, that's just it, one card from each team for the entire playoffs, right?
That's the thing, yeah. So I think that we'll see some more, which is really exciting. I'm going to hang on to all of my players and trade them in the future if we get any former Red Wings, because the current Red Wings are not in the playoffs.
Yeah, listen, Thrash, I say it all the time, every podcast we do, your time is coming. It is. It's going to happen at some point. Everyone eventually finds its way back in, again, unless you're Buffalo. But, I mean, look, Ottawa, they went, 8 years? How was it, 8 years, I think it was? It takes time, you know what I mean? Like, you do eventually get back.
It's fine. I'm not super concerned. Detroit will be back in the playoffs in 2106, and I won't be around for it, so, it's fine.
Listen, they're going to be in the playoffs in the next 5 years.
Now, I have some great news for you, Reek, and hopefully you're really excited to hear this.
I don't know. I'm scared. What is it?
You didn't put the chat on the screen.
Yeah, so I mean, we're working on it. It's still and the production's still working on it. You can.
No, I'm just throwing that out there, just that way,
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Carry on. Obviously, you can keep on talking here. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. If they actually do release more. Do you think they will release more?
I don't see why not. And maybe, so here's what I'm thinking. Similar to how they used to do the regular Stanley Cup event, maybe you do 93s the first round. Second round comes out, they start at the 94.
Yeah.
Do it like that.
No, for sure. I mean, because it just really wouldn't make any sense if they actually just didn't, release more. Because, again, you just have one per, like the whole entire playoff. I think that's really weird. I really do.
I would agree. Now,
because then what else are they releasing, right?
That's it. What else is coming out?
There's just MSPs?
There's no schedule for events right now.
Yeah.
There's no Stanley Cup event. So what are we doing?
No, exactly. So, I mean, overall, though, I'm a huge fan of it. I mean, the starting overalls are very high as well. So, like, they're like good they're good cards now.
Yeah, if I expected them to be doing this, if they were even doing them, they start at like 91. So I'm very happy they started at 93. I think that's a good start. Every card is usable, you know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. So that's a huge W, and it's funny enough already. Like a lot of cards scored, right? Like, which is crazy.
Yep.
So I mean,
except for Oliver Bjorkstrand, who's not even playing.
They gotta do something about that. They really do. I wonder what they're gonna do. I mean, if you have him bound, because you do have him right bound.
I have him bound, baby.
Yeah, so that could be a little bit tricky here. So I'm a little bit worried about that here. So hopefully they have a solution because he's not playing. Confirmed, I'm pretty sure, right?
Not the first round, no.
But I guess the logic is. I mean, this would be really bad logic, is that if he came back in round 2, it would count still, right?
Yep.
So you think that's something they're thinking about, or no?
I don't know. I think if I'm EA, make a one-time exception for all the bound cards, you let those traded in, and we can replace it with, like, Nikita Kucherov or something. It's just nice and simple.
No, I agree.
And
I agree with you. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be
a one-for-one player like that. They're both very similar,
Exactly. So, I mean, we'll see, but in general, I really like it. I mean... It's, to me, it's something they should have done years ago, honestly. Right?
I agree.
Like, I mean, it was such an easy thing they could have done, right? I feel like. So, yeah, I mean, for me, it's still kind of weird they didn't release a Stanley Cup event along with it. I don't know how you feel about that.
I would agree. And again, I think we're behind here. I think that I've said this a lot, but I think that there was a plan, and I think that something got screwed up along the way here because it just doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But we'll see what comes out on Friday, right?
I mean, if it's not a Stanley Cup playoff event, I'll be in shock, right?
If it is a Stanley Cup playoff event, it doesn't make sense for it to start when it did. Like, it doesn't make sense it starts a week after the playoffs start.
Because you could have definitely just started the Stanley Cup playoff event along with Week 3 team of the season, right? Like, nothing would have, like, changed. Like, it wouldn't have been...
nothing would have changed.
Yeah.
And speaking of Week 3 team of the season, is this the most disappointing team of the season we've ever had?
Just the 6 cards or just the whole entire event?
Just in general, the entire event.
I gotta say, yeah, I really do. Because I just feel like most people really do not like, honestly, the selection, I would say, of players, and also, the cost. I mean, it's quite expensive.
Not being able to do, like, the random set for a bound card which is, something that we've been able to do every year. You make collectibles, you can trade them in for a random card. Not being able to do that at all for the event's very strange in my opinion.
No, I agree. I wasn't really sure why they went in that direction, right? I mean, it's just...
And then not being able to make half the cards is another...
No, legitimately, though. Issue. Like, you're releasing 6 cards per week that are literally like, well, here they are. You need to spend 800K on them. That's the only way to make them. Doesn't matter, like, how much you have in your collection save. I could have 30 91 pluses on tradable Thrash, but I can't do anything with them to get the players that I want.
Exactly. Like, that Gavin McKenna card looks so sick, and I would love to have them, but...
And I'm sure it goes for a ton, so it's like...
Those cards are more expensive than the ones that you can make, because you can't make these.
Exactly. Like, they're more rare, right, I'm assuming.
And yeah, I'll say that too. Maddie said, no MSP trade-ins, very strange.
Yeah, because many players, right, got them. I mean, who else? Fox, right, was obviously one of them, and... Kucherov, yeah, there was others too, right? Bouchard, yep.
Yeah. Which is very, very strange to not get MSP trade-ins. That's something they've done every year.
Literally.
So I don't know.
But I guess maybe it doesn't matter because realistically, I mean, it seems how expensive all these are. It wouldn't matter. I mean, think about it.
I mean,
you're trading in Jack Hughes, the 94 cover athlete, and it's what, 4 off? You get 4 91 lesses. That's it.
Yeah, it's not great. I just wanted to hop on the auction house here. There is one Gavin McKenna up right now if you want to go buy him.
How much is it up for?
The buy now price is 4 million coins.
Yep, so there you go. In other words, unattainable for 99% of the player base.
Yep. I'm just throwing that out there. If anyone's interested, there is a Gavin McKenna up.
Send your trades in, right? I mean...
Yeah. Dude, that would be such a good trade day.
Yeah, right? I wonder like what kind of offers you'd get.
Hey, EA, if you're listening... Why don't you send us one of these cards so we can do a trade day video on them and get hype around the game?
Could be cool.
Throwing that out there.
Oh, it could be cool.
Yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty disappointing event. Like, we didn't even get the packs with the random guaranteed Team of the Season card, which, like, people would buy. People would want that.
Oh, absolutely.
The chance at one of the... Especially if it's the ones that you can't make.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And
I don't know. Just, it feels like a big... missed event here. Like they tried something and it definitely didn't work.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because I feel like we've said that a lot about a lot of events, unfortunately, this year. Even Team of the Year, right? I think we felt kind of similar about it, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. And I can appreciate, again, we can appreciate them trying different things and whatnot, but this wasn't it.
No, it wasn't. And again, it always sucks when you have an event where essentially if you don't have the requirements, you can't participate.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Kevo said, do the non-MSP Team of the Season upgrade? They do upgrade, yes.
Yeah, they do. So
and a reminder, because like I keep getting asked about this, I need to throw it out there. Guys, if you have the next-gen cards that are likely to get the Calder, so you're looking at Celebrini or Michkov or Lane Hudson or even Wolf can get in there. Those cards will get new tiers to upgrade to 96. The winner will go to 99. It is not a free upgrade. You have to pay for it, and we do not know how you're going to be paying for it. Just throwing that out there
I wonder,
so everyone knows.
Like, what is it going to be? You know what I mean? Like, because there's no power-up collectibles, right? So, like, what is it going to be?
Yeah, it just says it will unlock tiers.
Maybe it'll be, like, next-gen collectibles or something? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, who knows what's going to happen. Maybe it'll end up being, like, you have to use awards collectibles.
Yeah.
And that will be something that comes out. But as of right now... that is how that is going to work, according to the wording in game.
Yeah, because you look back,
right? Throw it out there. I keep getting asked about it, so.
Yeah, I was under the assumption, honestly, until I know you mentioned it not that long ago about that like, yeah, they aren't automatically getting upgraded, because I thought they would.
Yeah, it would make sense, and you see some of the cards going for a ton, and people are going to be very disappointed when, they've been hoarding these cards and whatnot, to see that they are not going to be making bank on them.
No. Definitely not, and it's unfortunate because, I mean, I just feel like that would have been more of a reason to make those cards. And again, I made Michkov assuming that he would be able to get automatically upgraded if he was a finalist, right? So,
and part of that is our own fault, though, for not reading the banners.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, like, it said on the banners flat out, there will be unlocked tiers, but we just,
Exactly, yeah, so, I mean, you think you'll be able to, like, make them? Or no? Like, just, like, in general?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to expect. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one. I can say that much, but I have no clue on how it's going to work. But I just want to, again, I want to throw it out there because like people are asking, hey, when did they get their upgrade?
Yep.
Nobody knows. For one, they could be like when they're going to announce it. I guess
it could be literally any time.
Yeah. And with that being said, even if they get that upgrade, it doesn't mean that they are going to automatically upgrade because they won't.
I think when they announce the nominees, right, is when they'll probably get them, right? To be fair.
Most likely, yeah.
Which is, I think, usually probably in May, right?
Probably, yeah.
I'm thinking, but I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but.
X Factor tokens again, maybe we just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense though because they're not even X Factors, right? So why would?
No, but like, has anything made sense with the X Factors this year?
Anything made sense about pretty much anything, right?
Right. That's the issue, right? It just feels like I don't know. Everything's kind of all over the place. So.
No, for sure. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, that's not something I really, I guess I'm too excited about now. I mean, because I was for a period. I think I actually did trade in my Michkov as well. Funny enough, I was looking in my collection just now. I don't see him, so. Yeah, I think
there you go.
Think he's gone. Unless I put him in a set, but I don't think so.
And then watch EA's going to backtrack and it'll be
upgraded. Automatically 96 overall. But even so, I mean, it's not like the end of the world anyway. But
I just think it's really interesting. Like we have these cards at the beginning of the year, and then we don't do anything with them for 8 months.
No, I mean
and then you can finally upgrade them and use them.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. It's very strange. I mean, I think it goes without saying. It's very strange. So. We'll see. And actually, I found him. I have him. I still have Michkov in a set.
There you go. You got a 96 overall coming soon.
Yeah, I have to pay $800K probably to upgrade.
That's the thing. We don't even know how much it's going to cost to upgrade. Last year, I feel like it was pretty expensive, right?
It was.
So, again, we don't know until we hear anything official. We can't really we can just speculate. But
exactly.
This is just off the in-game wording. Yes, they will go up. No, it is not free.
Exactly. There. Going back to team of the season.
In there.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was gonna go back to team of the season and again, if you're gonna make it where you do all the objectives, you do wild card, you do the moments, and you're still not even halfway to making a team of the season, to me you had to run another event along it. You had to. Because a lot of people, you put the game on EA Play.
There wasn't a second event.
The game went on EA Play, so all these people were brand new to the game. They have no chance at getting a card, team of the season. No way.
No, none. Absolutely not.
Like, you can get a solid team, but you can't.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
You can definitely get a solid team.
Yeah.
And that's a good segue for me to bring up. Hey, part 2 of my series is going to be coming out tomorrow, which is the 3-hour team build. I did 90 minutes last week. I did another 90 minutes this weekend. Some personal stuff came up, so it did take me a little bit longer to get it done. It is fully rendered. It will be out tomorrow, and it's the team. The team is definitely a lot better than I think anyone would anticipate in only 3 hours of gameplay.
Yeah. So I mean, spoiler, I saw it, so there you go.
Yeah, I did show it to you, and honest thoughts, it's pretty good, right?
No, it is. It really is. You said it was 3 hours, right?
3 hours.
And again, that's 3 hours, by the way, right? Like if you play for,
that's
like 10 hours a week,
a couple hours,
yeah, literally, you're cooking. So
I will say, so I said 3 hours. It's 3 hours of playing, and then time needed to put it all together, if that makes sense.
Oh, so it's
I play the game for 3 hours, but then I have to complete sets and watch pack animations for fucking 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
How long did that take?
Legitimately, in total, I think we ended at almost exactly 4 hours.
Okay, so it's not bad.
So
you're
but again, that's that's also so I have 4 hours of gameplay on the account.
Oh right, okay.
So that's also including recording and my intro and stuff like
that. Yeah, okay, so that's fair.
So it's not. I look at the team and I go, huh? I have a fantasy card on it and another 93.
Yeah.
And a bunch of 90s. Bro, it doesn't take long at all to get a good team. So
yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of methods. Like if you start brand new today.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things. There definitely are, especially the fantasy stuff, obviously. But now it's expiring today. But if you started and you never do the moments, right? There's almost enough for a bound, right? You have 4 collectibles, I think, right? In the moments of fantasy.
Yeah.
So there you go, right? It's quite good.
Yeah.
It's
exactly. You have that, and then when it comes to my thing here, when it comes to trying to build a team and get better and whatnot, the XP path is super important. Super important.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because everything's tradable.
Yep.
Right? So if you're trying to build coins and whatnot, just do a bit of the XP path. Do some of the objectives, and you can make legitimately 150 to 200K in a couple of hours.
Yep.
I made, without selling anything, about 81K.
Yep. That's crazy.
Maybe a little bit long, maybe about 84K, somewhere in there. So in 3 hours, I made 84K. One of those days, the auction house wasn't even open to me, so we didn't focus on making any coins.
Oh.
So I made pretty much 80K in one day.
That's
in 90 minutes.
And again, so, Jay runs. He comes in the chat and he says, "Just started 2.5 weeks ago, and I'm already at 92 with multiple team of the season." That's crazy.
Yeah, but like it's possible if you spend time playing the game, you're getting a good team.
I don't know if you spent money though. Maybe you did. Who knows? But
even if you did, you have to play the game.
I mean, yeah, you can't spend money and get a team of the season card.
So,
like realistically. But yeah,
I mean, you used to be able to by buying a pack, but you can't now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they. Again, that's free money essentially, right? Like you're.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like I will say that, like if they are so hard pressed for us spending money and then earning and whatnot, bro, just do the easy stuff because like. Exactly. That's what's gonna make you money.
But you know what's funny too, Thrash, that I'm looking at as well, in the store, right? So. The fantasy sets, they end right at 5, but the packs last for 8 more days. Like, of course.
I was talking about that in my video.
You were?
That was a real interesting one, yeah.
Yeah, because it's, like, funny. Like, oh, here, you can still get them if you spend money. Or coins, obviously, but...
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I did. But, you know, I mean... With your luck, too, you're going to do the bound set, you're going to open up that pack, and it's going to be the same cards, so...
Oh yeah, I would definitely not. I would not buy it. That's for sure. Since I've already made cards, right? That wouldn't make any sense.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, if you're gonna buy them first, I guess.
I guess.
Like
but...
coin value wise, it's not terrible.
Coin does not. Money, no.
Oh no! Don't spend money.
It's like $50. More in Canada.
Guaranteed card though.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
Oliver Bjorkstrand, but you know.
Magic, I can't. People that got him, I really feel bad for. Like they gotta do something about that. They really, really do.
Do you imagine though? They actually like people spent money to buy that pack. They get Oliver Bjorkstrand, can't upgrade.
That's like low-key a scam.
Yeah.
Right? Like I mean, they gotta do something. I just feel like they put themselves in a tough spot with the bound though, because then it's like, what can they do? There's no, you can't put them in a trading set. There's no trading set. They have to almost like I think manually at that point give people his replacement. You know what I mean? Like grant it on their accounts. You know.
Yep.
Which is
Grass says, did they forget they released an MSP rant event? It seems like they forgot an MSP every player. I think one card out of all of the team of the season got an upgrade for their MSP.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right?
So it seems like they didn't want, you know.
And it's a Jack Hughes, right?
No, there was one last week. One of the players had one last week.
What was it? Do you remember?
I don't. It might have, was it Fox?
But he didn't get it wasn't an MSP. Do you mean X Factor?
No.
I'll pull up I don't think he had an MSP trade in. I don't think, unless I'm wrong, but...
I'll pull up my video, because I talked about it. I was like, this is the only one that we've seen so far. We'll see if any more comes out in the future, and then they didn't.
Yeah. Fox had it, apparently. That's what Graz said as well.
Yeah, I'll pull up my video, just to, you know, be...
But why Fox, right? Like, why not, you know, the others? That's very strange.
Let's see. Got McDavid. Because, of course, we have McDavid.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah, Fox had his MSP. So his MSP with 13 91s went to his team of the season.
Like, that's the thing, too. It's a 291 discount. Like, what? What is
for
the
a 92 overall card, by the way?
That's like what MSP. That's what I'm saying. It's not an 89 or an 88, right? Like it's
not a good trade-in.
Because they essentially value the 94 team of the seasons as 99. That's really what it is.
Oh, they do 100%. That's what it is, and that's why the team of the year sets were so expensive and etc.
What's more funny about it is that when are these hitting 99s? Are they hitting 99?
That's the thing. Like they'll probably all hit 99, but it's gonna be like August 31st.
No, like seriously, like because, and again, how many people are gonna be playing the game at that point?
They'll be 99. Will they?
Last year, Heiskanen was literally not a 99 the whole year. He was stuck at 98. And I'm pretty sure he didn't get that 98 until like July or August.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is, but it's confusing. And a lot of, like, I have had a lot of new people who have gotten the game either on EA Play or just randomly bought it or whatever, and they are not sure where to start. They don't know what to do because there's no event for them right now.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, where do you really begin? And that's the thing that's scary about it for like a new player, right? Like, it can be a little bit overwhelming, right? You see all these 94 sick cards, and you're like, 91 I have to trade in. I don't even have, you know, a 90 on my team, right? Like, so exactly. I feel like it would have been better to guide those people in, with an event where, like you said, you're able to make the cards, like a 93 MSP or whatever they might be, right? Or 94. Because, again, this is the team of the season, team of the year. That's the event for people that have been playing since launch, essentially.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Like, I think that's fair to say. Like, it's not really meant for people that are new to the game, right?
No, I mean, if you're coming into the game right now and you're seeing the team of the season cards, that's cool, but you're not getting them.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, like, realistically, the average player is not logging in going, wow, I can't wait to grind out for a team of the season card.
No. And if you pull them, that's the only way, which is, again, extremely unlikely.
I mean, I didn't get one this year, so.
No. I don't know about you, but I don't get anything good. I really don't in packs anymore.
I can't really be too upset with my last pack opening. I got a couple 90. I got that 91 cider, another 91.
But okay. All right, I'll ask you a different question. What about your reward packs, though?
It's not terrible.
For me, they're terrible, personally. What do you consider good?
Anything 89 plus.
But I feel like, I don't know. Even so, like, that's not really that exciting in 89.
I don't know. You pull an 89, you sell it, that's 40k, 50k.
The coins are cool, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's very hard to get that big pull this year. Do you agree with that?
Yes, 100%. I didn't pull. Did I pull a fantasy card? I may have pulled a fantasy card. I didn't pull a team of the year or a team of the season.
Yeah, me neither.
I pulled a bunch of MSPs, but
yeah, I just I know I've talked about it before in the podcast. I think it's just I hate the fact that new cards come out. You don't really feel like you have a chance of pulling them.
Yeah, and yet none of them have any value, anyways.
Well, I mean, team of the season obviously would, right?
Sure, team of the season cards have value, but like I'm saying, like, hey, this new card came out at 93 overall. And you go up on the auction house, and it's the same price as a 91.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
That's all.
But does anyone?
Like, there's no sets for them.
No, you're right. Does anyone actually pull anything out of reward packs? So like 92 plus 93. You know what I mean? Like I don't see that. I feel like.
Are you like convinced that they're not impacts? Is that what you're?
No, I'm just saying that I think the store packs have significantly better odds. Is my feelings. Okay. It's just my feelings. I'm not saying it's how it is, but that's what I think.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
It's crazy, though. Like, if you look right now in the auction house...
Yeah.
Like, 91s are selling for the same price as 93s.
Because why wouldn't they, right?
But that's exactly it. Like, that's, So, like, getting a 93 overall pull would feel pretty cool until you realize you're getting the same value as a 91.
Yeah, because I pulled that 92 Team of the Week Stammer, and he goes for the same amount as 91s, so...
Yeah. Which is,
pretty demoralizing, yeah, I would say. Like, it doesn't make you want to open packs, right? When you know that.
No, of course not. And that's why, like, again, I'm not spending any money.
No, there's no reason to, especially late in the year now. No chance.
This might be the first team of the season that I didn't bother putting any money in.
Yeah, I didn't put a dime either, and that's shocking for me, honestly.
Well, like, it makes sense in our case to spend money, though. Like, in our situation, like, it would make sense for us to spend the money, but there's just no reason to. Hell, I can get that Brendan Shanahan for fucking 90k. Hold on, I might just buy him for my Wings team.
What overall is that?
91.
That's not bad.
He's got 94 Excel, 93 speed. Ooh, I might have to buy him.
Go for it. Will they ever add more ability points? I don't think so.
I don't think there's a reason to.
That's what I'm saying, because like all these free abilities, I think that's probably why they stopped adding them, because literally every card is basically free abilities they release now.
Yeah, at this point, like almost every card on my team has an ability active.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like it's there's 0 point, like actually. Yeah. So yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's crazy that that's also a thing, but
I think that was also a miscalculation probably by them, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah,
because like I feel like the free ability, realistically, I mean, it should have only been for like team of the year, team of the season.
It should have been only for team of the year, team of the season, and I think personally it should have only been for one ability.
Oh, not all of them. You don't think?
Oh, like taking a look at my team right now, like that's Shea Weber 93.
Yeah.
Did Shea Weber really need to have free Gold Truculent, Silverborn Leader, and Thunderclap?
No, I mean it makes the cards broken. It makes the game more arcadey.
Exactly. The game is literally the most arcade it's ever been, in my opinion.
Like I'm looking at my team.
Or like free gold wheels, everyone. Free gold wheels on these 99 speed cards. Everyone gets it.
No, exactly.
What are we doing?
It doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. Free elite edges and 1T and tape to tape and unstoppable force and puck on a string for a team of the season card. You know what I mean? Like what do we?
Yeah, exactly. I have 10 cards with free abilities. Like that's insane.
Let me see. I'm gonna count mine now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I have Gritty How. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, So I have 9.
Yeah.
On my team, anyways.
Yeah. What fantasy hockey do I make? He says. I mean, listen.
I don't know. He keeps saying Diddy, so I'm just gonna say make a Diddy.
Okay. People had the problem this year where it was too realistic and people hated it. I mean, it's so hard for everyone to kind of agree on gameplay. I think that's one thing.
And that's one thing I will say. I actually prefer a more NHL Hits is my favorite hockey game.
Yeah.
I love that style of gameplay. Unfortunately, we're not anywhere near that style of gameplay, and we're also not anywhere near a realistic style of gameplay.
No, I agree. It's like in the middle, and it's not a good middle.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny because they just like keep releasing cards with free abilities. The 99 OV gets free ability, right? Like, and it's
everything's getting free abilities. Why bother having an ability limit?
Yeah, and the problem is that the more cards you release of free abilities, every card that's higher rated kind of needs it too, or else you're gonna feel like, well, why do I need that newer card if I can have this card with the free abilities, right? Like it's just
exactly.
It's a tough spot you put yourself in, I think.
Oh, 100%, man. It is. We could go on and on about this too because this is legitimately like one of the biggest gripes I have with the game is that they're making. So hypothetically, the new team of the week that's out right now.
Yeah.
That Cutter Gauthier card is sick.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't make my team.
Nope.
Why are we releasing cards that aren't going to make people's teams?
They're releasing them for pack fodder, and I hate that idea. I really do.
Yeah. Like that, I actually think that Cutter Gauthier card, like, if it wasn't for warp speed, of course, and shit like that is a really good card.
I know.
Looks like a lot of fun to play with.
No,
and there's no reason that unless you are a Ducks fan, and probably not if you're a Philly fan, but you're probably not gonna use that card.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat and someone said, well, Vay said, what do I make? Help. And Bober said pancakes.
Okay.
He's asking you about the fantasy card, Bober. Unbelievable, this guy. But no, I agree with you. I mean, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And even champs cards are like that now, too. You don't really feel like they're going to make anyone's team. Even if you get top 100.
Shane, I can't believe that Matthew Shane came out and it has, like, subpar speed.
Yeah, it's 97 with speed boost.
It doesn't have 99 face-offs. It doesn't have 99 speed in Excel. At this point, like, everyone made Madonna and all those cards. Like, they have McDavid. This card's not going to be on your team.
No, I know. It's insane. Like, again, with warp speed, first of all, how are you using a Matthew Shane card, Hut Champs card, not with 99 speed, right?
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
no.
I'm not saying this to be every stat has to be 99, but come on.
No.
Right?
So, like, if I were to get Matthew Shane, I didn't. I stopped at 8 wins. But hypothetically, if I were to get Matthew Shane, is he playing over McDavid?
No. How could he?
Is he playing over Madonna?
No.
No. So, he's on my third line, right?
Yep.
Where I already have Dylan Larkin, who, don't get me wrong, Duchesne, better card probably, but it's not like it's that much of a difference. Larkin has 96 speed, 95 excel. So I have a third or fourth liner who will probably be off my team when the new event starts.
Exactly, and that's not good. That's just not good. Like,
and because of his face-offs, he can't play face-off for me because everyone else on my team. Also, I don't know if I brought this up in the past. Have you noticed that every good center in this game is right-handed?
Yep, I have. Linden, Arnott,
Repo,
Thompson.
Literally, like every it's crazy.
It's actually true.
I know that Joe Thornton came out. They kind of helped with that, and there was another card that came out recently.
That was so long ago. Maybe we got a Titans card today. I could actually see that.
I think we're getting team builders today.
It's one of the other, I think, for sure, right?
Yeah, we're getting something today.
Yeah,
for sure.
There'd be no way.
If it's not, then I'm like, what are we doing?
Like what? Yeah, what is coming out then? Truly, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I guess they could release Stanley Cup cards again, but like what? Like what are they gonna even release? They don't have the event out.
True. Yes.
Like, imagine they release Stanley Cup event cards. At that point, they should have just released the event on Friday. Then, right? Like, come on.
Yes. Literally, yes.
Like, it's just
maybe they don't want to take away from Team of the Season, but like.
But I mean, it's the last week anyway of Team of the Season too. So like, come on. App Senior is the best center in the game. He's also right-handed. I'm pretty sure.
Is he?
I think he is. Like, I'm 99% sure. Wayne's a good C. Not really, though. I mean, 97 faceoffs, but he's 94 speed. Like, oh, he's lefty, my fault. But, like,
but again, the only way to get that card, buy it.
Yep. Lowry's left-handed. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's on the alumni. I was looking at the Leafs roster, like, what the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
He might be a little bit old, honestly.
I think there's like 108 or something when you go on his card, right?
That's funny. But, like, for a long time there, anyways, not counting, obviously, because the apps came out and whatnot, but like, for a while there, every good center was right-handed.
No, you're absolutely right.
Apps is indeed left-handed with 99 speed and excel, 99 face-offs. That's a great card.
Oh, yeah, no, the card's great for sure, but it's one of those that you had to exclusively buy it in the store. I personally don't like those. I don't know how you feel about that, but...
Matt Sundin, the Cornerstone card.
Yep.
98 face-offs, 93 speed and excel. Again, 93 speed and excel sucks at this point.
No, it actually does. If you're not like 97 plus, it kind of is not playable. I hate to say it, but it's kind of the reality.
And that's the effects of the warp speed event.
Yeah, 100%. Like, because take away the warp speed event, I mean... there's not that many players at 99 speed, probably, right? Outside of McDavid.
Exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it. One thing I will say, I think we have talked about this, but does speed really matter that much when my 84 overall Igor Larionov quite literally outskated both warp speed, Niedermeyer, and Boyle for a breakaway?
Well, it doesn't, but to a point, though. I feel like if you don't have a lot of energy, but energy is a factor in my opinion.
Yeah, well, they both had the same energy.
Well, that's concerning, then.
But I thought it was really funny because, like, I'm in the video, like, so it's on my channel.
Yeah.
And it happens, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, how did that happen?
No,
like, it doesn't make any sense.
That's pretty wild, honestly.
So.
Can make three fantasies. What are the top three? I mean, I made a video on it, but it's like...
probably Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand.
Enough.
The top three, I mean, Jake Neighbors.
Can you stop being a troll? They're down 2-0
Adam Lowry for sure.
Yeah, Lowry. I think Dubois is pretty good in theory.
If he scores.
If he tries, right?
Yeah, if he tries. Matthew Nyes. I like Nyes. I think it's a good card.
Yeah, I mean...
And then Brett Howden's already a 95, so...
Oh, wow. Breaking news coming out of America.
Uh-oh.
United States have officially banned all artificial dyes from food products, effective immediately. That's good!
Yeah, it's about fucking time.
Do they have that in Canada or no?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, they probably do, right? Have artificial stuff, right?
No, I honestly do not know. I know that's bad. I
mean, it's not like a huge thing, but yeah, that's interesting. But
Lou Lamoriello officially out of the Islanders.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's another thing to talk about. Exactly. I mean, yeah, but what are your thoughts on that? We can just go into it now. What do you think of the Islanders finally, saying, you know what, enough's enough. This guy's too old. He doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, he doesn't. I'm sorry.
Well, I have some very interesting news, and apparently Ken Holland is looking for another GM position in the NHL. So.
Oh my God.
That is real, by the way. Ken Holland is looking to come back into the NHL.
Dude, imagine the Islanders.
If Ken Holland goes to the Islanders, I swear to God.
They're cooked. That'd be a bad thing, I think, for them, right?
Well, yeah, like, who's their big young player? It's
Barzal at this point.
Still, no, younger than that. You need a prospect. Who's their big prospect?
Oh, the guy there from the Avalanche, right? Forget his name, top of my head. Oh, Ritchie, right? Callum Ritchie?
Yeah, so he'll get traded for
who?
Man, like, who's a real old player who needs maybe.
And Cole Eiserman too. Yep.
Oh yeah, Cole Eiserman. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yep. Callum Ritchie, Liam Foudy. Would love to see him do well. Liam, please.
Yep.
Yeah, Cole Eiserman. Yeah. They'll both get traded for like real old players if Ken Holland has any say. So.
Yeah, Mike Bartner down bad. Oh, that guy on Twitter, right? I think you're talking about. I think I know who he's talking about. Yeah, he's like a big Islanders guy.
Okay.
But
Did Lidstrom get an upgrade already? No. I think that there's something in his contract that says he cannot go above 90.
It kind of seems that way, yeah. Like, I don't understand what's, like, the deal with that.
I don't know what's going on. Bro, they're both going to get team builders today or something.
Yeah.
Stop moving that!
It's bugged! It's bugged! But, yeah, I mean, it's what do you want from me, okay?
One normal stream.
Okay, well, it's a new computer. I'm working out all the kinks still, you know?
I miss the old computer.
I don't. I can actually render the podcast on stream and do all that now without having it implode my computer. It's true. You'll see.
Why didn't you just upgrade the old computer?
That's like the easy way out.
Yeah, spending thousands of dollars,
Yeah, but it's like cool. It looks like cool inside. You know what I mean? It's like flashing colors and lights and all that.
And then you put it behind your camera so nobody can see it.
Well, I can see it though. That's kind of what matters, no?
No. Why have it if you can't show it off?
True. When do fantasy cards change? Do you mean upgrade?
Yeah, most likely, and that'll be on content days. That's Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Imagine they don't upgrade them until the series ends. Do they do
that? They won't upgrade them until the playoffs are over.
Dude. Imagine the team's been out for 2 months and they're getting upgraded finally. Ace Boy makes so much. Oh no, it's pre-built, yeah.
Yeah, I have a pre-built as well.
Yeah, I'm not, it's okay. Yeah, it should be upgraded today. It should be. The card should get upgraded. Who are the...
Should get that. I think we're getting team builders today.
Yeah, I think it's a good bet, honestly. I really do.
With the new update that came out, and it was specifically just them adding content to Hut and World of Shell.
Yeah.
I don't, what is the content going to be?
You know what I mean?
It's
not
like
it's definitely card art. I mean,
it's just card art.
Yeah. And again, the most logical thing is probably team builders, right?
Yep.
Because they probably already
team
had
builders and maybe we
Cup.
get headshots for some players or something.
Yeah, right. That's a good one. In our dreams.
Demidov getting his card,
I mean, they could release, I don't know why they don't just release those cards with no, picture. I'm sorry, you have a guy that plays their first NHL game, just release their Hut card, Demidov. He scored that opening game for himself, right? Why just give him a card? Who cares?
That would be pretty cool.
I'm sorry, that was a huge deal when that happened.
Oh yeah, a week ago, over a week ago.
Yep. Imagine he gets a card today. Welcome to the National, Demidov.
Dude, here's the thing: we're still waiting on some stuff. Patrick Kane played his 1300th career game. Nothing. There was something else, something crazy that happened, and we haven't seen anything for it yet.
Hey,
Shit,
we got a set of moments for the Canucks 3-goal comeback, though. That was kind of cool.
Oh,
right?
true. Yeah, we got that.
That was neat.
We didn't really talk about the moments.
What moments? What do you mean?
The moments.
Moments.
The Hut moments.
What are you talking about?
Hut moment. Bro, the moments card. The Hut moments
card. Oh!
From the Hut moment.
Well, that shows you how forgettable they are. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was on, last Tuesday or Wednesday? When did they come out with that? I think it was...
was that Tuesday, I think?
I think it was Tuesday. Yeah. What were your thoughts on that?
Too difficult for the average player.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, but you're good at the game is the thing.
Well, the first 4 were pretty easy. The last one's pretty tough for the average player, though, I'd say.
Yeah. Most people are unable to beat the game on Pro. You gotta remember that. And
what that's on Pro, right? The difficulty for that last one, I think?
I think so, but, it's not really on Pro.
You think it's harder, right?
It's definitely... It's that glitch that happened last year that they ended up fixing that they didn't fix for it this year.
Right. Yeah, so that's...
100%.
And I feel really, everyone pretty much got an 88. You got a 91, though, right?
I got 2, man, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible, I guess, but...
I only did it on one account, though. I wasn't doing it again.
Yeah, no, I definitely got it. But, I mean, it's funny, though. Why did it take, again... When were these going to come out if the Canucks didn't come back from 3-0?
Yeah, that's exactly it, because
right?
the art was made. They had the art made, and this was just a random thing they decided to throw in April?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's...
Right?
Realistically, those should have been coming out, those could have been, moment cards, right? Where, a player had a great game, right? That's it. That could have been game breakers.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah, when you look at the cards, that's... To me, what a moment is a moment in a game of someone doing something special.
Yep.
So it's kind of interesting, right, that they waited that long. I guess they just needed the best comeback in NHL history to happen, right, for the content that you released.
Do I make Adam Lowry right now?
Yes.
But I'm doing an old Wings team.
Maybe he's getting traded to the Wings in the offseason.
Totally.
The captain.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that he and Mitch Marner and Nikolai Ehlers.
Yeah.
I don't think they're all.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You got to stop at some point, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's realistic for some of these players, like Marner and Ehlers, but adding Lowry to that, no.
No, that's when you get crazy. I agree with you. Maybe McDavid though.
I can see it.
Okay.
So I have his team of the season, man. So And put him in just in case.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I got McDavid. And you're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Moments Pro is harder than Squad Battle Superstar. That's kind of true.
I would agree.
Oh no, Thrash.
Spot and stand still. What?
What the hell just happened? Thrash, your mic, like, it sounded like you were talking to you, like, through your webcam mic for a second. It like messed up. I don't know what that was.
What? Are we good now?
Yeah, you were like bugging. I don't know if it was just lagging or your mic, but it sounded like it was like you heard like so much background noise for a second. It was weird. It's all
Strange.
good though. Yeah, no, it's good now though.
Yeah.
That was scary. You might have been lagging. I don't know though.
Very weird. Sorry about that.
No, we're good. What do you think about Larkin's? Oh yeah, what did you think about that, Thrash? Larkin kind of being disappointed by the Wings not.
I mean, but that's so. Here's my thing, and everyone's making a big deal out of it, but we've known this since the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Like, this news came out at the trade deadline.
Oh, so it's just kind of like, just getting brought up again, so everyone thinks it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, nobody made a big deal out of it when it happened.
Right.
When he first said it. So, like, I get it. I think that it's, it's a big issue. And obviously, like, you don't want the captain to be upset like that.
Yeah.
You want to call the GM or whatever, like, the whole situation. But, like, why did nobody make a big deal out of it at the trade deadline when that was, like, when he first brought it up?
No, for sure. Yeah, because, I didn't even hear about it at the deadline. That's funny. Well, I might have, but I don't really remember it. Like, yeah. I feel like this wasn't the first time I saw it.
Yeah, it's not, like, I guess it's news, but it's, I just think it's interesting. Do I think Yzerman should have done something at the trade deadline? Of course, I have talked about that so fucking much. But here we are.
Yeah, I feel like last year I understand I'm not, right? Like, not buying at the deadline and being kind of aggressive. This year I felt like kind of they should have, though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with the new coach, right? Like.
Yep, I agree. And again, the one thing I will bring up is the prices of what teams wanted. It's now come out that Detroit was aggressively trying to get Cousins at the deadline, and it was either Marco Kasper or nothing.
Yeah.
If you're Steve Yzerman in that situation, you're not giving up Marco Kasper for him.
No, that's foolish. I mean, it's really foolish. I understand Cousins has term and everything, but you just drafted this guy Kasper, and he's looked pretty good with you guys. Like, why would
he's been very good?
Yeah.
And he's playing the second line center position. Are you getting Cousins to replace him on that second line? Like, your team doesn't get any better.
No, it doesn't really make sense. It just doesn't.
So, that's what's frustrating about it is that, like, yes, he should have done something, and as a GM, it's your job to find these things, right? Like, as a GM, like, you need to find the trades, you need to find the deals and make things happen. But if other teams are like, but we want this guy, you can't just be like, all right, let's do this trade, and you're like, Kasper and a first for Cousins.
Yeah.
You look like a fucking moron for doing that.
No, exactly. Like, you need both teams need to be agreeing on the price. That's just how it is, right? Like, one guy's gonna be like, yeah, and the other guy's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I want this guy. But no, they're like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that simple. It's not be a GM mode, That's just the reality of trades.
I wish it was, man. I wish it was.
It would be a lot.
And, like, that's the thing
fun.
too. We said so. It was Kasper for Cousins was the one thing that Yzerman was really pushing on, and the other one, I believe it was MBN for Brendan Carlo.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's just ridiculous. Of Detroit getting Brendan Carlo, I've put them over the edge to make the playoffs.
Yeah. No. Like, there's no way. Like, come on. Like, the Wings weren't, like, a mid-piece away from being in the playoffs.
No.
Like, it just weren't.
So, I as much as I hate it, you gotta, I don't know, like, you gotta... I want Detroit in the playoffs, obviously. I don't know if there's anything, I'm a Wings fan. That's what I want. I want to see it.
Yzerman's more of a guy that works in the offseason, you'd say, probably, right? In terms of, like...
depends.
He's not making in-season moves, essentially, though, right? Is what I'm trying to say.
Put it this way, the firing of Derek Lalonde, it's the first time a Red Wings head coach has been fired during midseason ever.
Wait. Are you serious?
Pretty sure.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
They do not do their shit throughout the year.
Yeah,
They sell stuff, for sure.
But, yeah.
Right? But, like, Yzerman made that Mantha trade mid-year, right?
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
But Kasper for Cousins is a psychotic ask. I would agree with that. But, like, that's what it was. And I think it was Friedman that came out and said that that's what the deal was. They wanted Kasper.
Yeah.
Plus. So... It's not just Kasper. It was Kasper plus for Cousins.
Exactly. It wasn't Stevie Y the Lightning GM? He was.
Yep.
That was before he got to the Wings.
I just, like, I obviously want Detroit to do well and whatnot, but at the same time, I agree with him for not trading Kasper.
Exactly. Like, that would have been dumb. That would have been dumb.
Now, if you can make something happen with, say, Jonathan Bergeron in the first or something, then sure. But at the same time,
he scored, I'm pretty sure, right, against the Devils?
Oh, yeah, they put him on the first line, and suddenly he knows how to play hockey. It's real funny.
So are you going to keep him, or you think you're going to trade him?
I don't know, man.
Who knows,
I think
right?
he's gone.
Is he like an RFA, or is he still under contract?
I think he's an RFA, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can you rip the bound fantasy hockey more than once? No, you can only do it once.
You can do the set once, and you can do each one of the packs once.
Yep.
All right, I'm trading in my 91 so I can get this fantasy Lowry.
Are you actually trading 91s? And like, I'm kind of having issues doing that.
Oh, no. I mean, what else am I going to do with them?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's not like you can't get more by doing event stuff.
I guess, but like the next event, right?
Yeah, next event's going to come out, and you're going to be able to earn fucking 3 MSPs and all that stuff to trade in, so.
Yeah, but who does that, really? Everyone makes the collectible sets, Thrash. Come on.
Okay, but still, even without that, like, there's cards that you can earn.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. How close do you think the Red Wings are to being true contenders, Thrash?
True contenders, couldn't tell you.
That's a
playoff
really
contender.
tough one.
I think they make the playoffs next year. I'm at that point where, as long as Yzerman does his job, they'll make the playoffs next year.
Yeah, I mean, how many true contenders are there really in the NHL right now? 5? You know what I mean? Like, there's not many that are actually true, like, Stanley Cup contenders, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not... Here's the thing, like, I don't want to go on another tangent here, but Wings as a contender, like, they're not in their window.
No.
They're not.
What sucks, though, is that Larkin
not on the team, ASP is not on the
older.
team.
That's what sucks about, like, almost like, this might be a hot take, maybe you should have traded Larkin.
No, I kind of agree, but,
Yeah.
like, at the same time, that's just not how...
No, I know, but...
Right? Like, they don't do that. That's just...
Because like, I feel like he doesn't fit the window, kind of.
Could you name one Red Wings captain that has been traded?
No, I mean, Zetterberg wasn't, that's for sure. Lidstrom wasn't. So, I mean, I don't...
It doesn't happen.
After that, I don't know who. Yeah.
The Ilitches and the way that they run their team and their business and whatnot, like, they're very loyal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like, it's very tough.
Yeah. You're just not going to see it happen. It's just the reality of it.
And obviously not now either. He's signed long term, so...
I mean, if he wants out, I don't see a scenario where they would say no.
That's true,
right?
That's true.
But he grew up cheering for the Red Wings, went to school in Michigan.
Yeah,
he's from the area.
That's probably the thing too. Yeah, like I couldn't see him leaving because he is from there, like you said. That makes sense.
And apparently Kane is coming back to Detroit next year.
And I feel like that's the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all but confirmed. It's not confirmed, but it's all but confirmed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like it's just likely for sure. It kind of reminds me of last year, like where like it wasn't confirmed, but like it seemed like he was gonna like be back, right?
Well, yeah, the conference he gave the other day was pretty much, yeah, my kid told me he really wants to stay in Detroit, and he's best friends with DeBrinket's kid, and DeBrinket and Kane are best friends.
Yeah,
so... Bro, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
like, if he doesn't stay, he doesn't stay, but like I have a hard time seeing it.
Right. No, I would say you're right on that. It's the only event that you can watch.
ASP doing? I don't even know if I know he played one game. I don't know about other than that.
It's the only event that you can watch hockey and have cards go up. Why would you not, Reek? I mean, yeah, it's not wrong. But if like a Devils MSP comes out, the Stanley Cup, event, I want to make it. So I always get scared if I'm not gonna have enough stuff. But
here's the thing: you're never gonna have. I'll always say I'm not gonna have enough stuff. Just do the stuff, and you'll get enough. ASP only ended up playing 2 games for the Griffins. He had 1 point though.
They're still playing though, right or no?
Right now, I mean, his first game was like a week ago, so
I'm saying like
I don't know if like
they're
transitioning to the playoffs. I know they're a playoff.
Yeah, okay.
That's happening.
Fair enough.
Again, I have a lot. If you guys didn't know, I have some personal stuff happening, and it's been a busy little bit. So
it's been chaotic.
Reek
right?
knows what's going on, but I'm not gonna let him
yeah.
tell you. But it's been a very busy little bit.
Oh, you're back in Lazarus, Thrash?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait to get started again with them.
Welcome back, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's comfy clothes. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all like the wardrobe stuff for sure. Definitely. For sure. Thrash, you're doing it again. What'd you do? I hear myself.
I unplugged my mic.
Why?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, so that's what happened before. Because then it went to your webcam
yeah,
mic.
So I think the cord is just having some issues then.
What kind of mic you have?
A Yeti.
Oh, Yeti. Like, how does yours sound good? I feel like mine was ass when I had a Yeti. Like, I feel like it didn't sound good.
Yeah, but you didn't use the software.
So
we've already been through that. There's literally There's software that you use to clean up the mic. You didn't use it.
Okay, so I have the Elgato one. Can I make it sound better? You think?
Don't. If there's software for it, I have no idea.
Probably is, I'm guessing.
Then go get it.
He said go get it. I'm gonna go outside and get it?
Download it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Bro, like, I don't, like, why is
What?
everything so frustrating to talk to?
So you think Team Builders are coming today?
Yeah.
What overall is 95, right?
Yeah, I think 95. It makes sense.
But, like, I mean, I have the 92, but I don't have another 92, so I'm not making it. Like, it wouldn't really get me excited, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I have Linden. I'm not...
Yep.
Cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like, I'm not...
wonderful. I have Linden.
No,
What else am I
exactly.
gonna do?
It's not really... Yeah, Linden, I mean, he was good for a while, though. I mean, I liked using him, but...
No, it's a good card, but, like, I don't have another one.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't 95 too low with MSPs at 94? But that's just how kind of the order it goes in, right? Because it goes from 89 to 92 to 95. It's just kind of how it is, right? It's always a +3, I think, right?
Yeah, people are, like, I've seen people thinking that it's going to be 99, so I'm like, bro, like,
Well, that's not
slow
happening.
down. Like,
Yeah, the max should be 96.
y'all are getting ahead of yourselves here.
I guess I could see 96 and then they go to 99 after that, but I don't know.
That would make sense,
Yeah.
but are we sure that they're going to make sense with what they're doing?
Did any team builder packs come out recently or no?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a while
And
ago.
everyone yelled
so.
at me saying that I was wrong, that they were coming out that week, and then they didn't come out that week.
Come on, Thrash. You work with EA.
Bro, it was really funny, too, because, like, so, spoiler alert, we already know all the Team of the Season cards beforehand.
Yes.
And someone was, like, making a bet with me that's like, Eichel's coming out today, I already know it, I saw the card. I was like, okay. It's like, they're coming out, I'll give 20 subs if I'm wrong. I'm like, okay, deal, man. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's funny, actually.
like, absolutely, let's do it. Like, that's a great.
Yeah. Like, that's actually funny, though.
But,
hey,
like,
I mean, I should be making bets with people now. Come on.
well, we don't know the next event or anything is a problem, though.
Probably will.
Will we? I mean, if they release something for it, yeah, but
Yeah.
so frustrating not getting this stuff ahead of time, if I'm being honest.
Like what?
So, for example, we don't know the next event, so now we're speculating on what's going to happen when, like, we've known every event leading up till now.
Yeah.
I'm using Marshan on my team for synergies. Jesus Christ.
Like isn't that better
Thanks
though?
for the follow, Chicken Jockey. Appreciate that, man.
Like, how long in advance do you know? Like about a day usually.
Yeah, we knew about 24 hours ahead of time.
Yeah. It's not like we like know week in it. We didn't know week 1, 2, and 3 all the cards. Like
No. That would have been
boring, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't have liked that.
Yeah, but is it better though? It makes it more exciting for you guys, even though the game's dead. Yes and no. Like, if I could make my content beforehand and get it uploaded at 5 o'clock when the event drops, I think it would do a lot better for not just me, but for the actual event itself.
Yeah.
Like, if we were able to make our videos and that, we could just stay live and not worry about making a video after and rushing it out and, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I think people would enjoy it a lot more. The videos would explain things a lot quicker instead of people questioning things and everything for 45 minutes to an hour before we get the videos out.
Yeah, and then like when things like change about the event too, that's another thing, right? When like sets like are different from like 5 o'clock to 5:40, right? Like it's like, yeah.
Now, one more thing before, if you guys have any questions, please leave them because we are going to be ending the pod soon here. But there's something I do need to talk about, as I am going to the Windsor Spitfires game tonight against the Kitchener Rangers, and I cannot wait for Game 7 because they have lost 3 in a row.
Wait, are you serious?
They have lost 3 in a row.
So 3-0 comeback is about to happen potentially.
Yes.
Did you think this was gonna happen?
You know, there's a lot of injuries. Like Windsor, like Green Tree didn't play the one game. Like, they are missing a lot of players.
All right, is anyone gonna be back for Game 7?
I don't know yet. If I go on the Spitfires Twitter here, it's not like they have like tonight the return of blah blah blah.
They should though. Come on, it's Game 7,
nice.
Thrash.
What?
It's Game 7. I said, come on.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, it's not great.
Junior hockey, yeah.
So taking a look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 regulars are out.
Wow, that's brutal. That is brutal.
Yep. Including our number 1 shutdown D-man. So that's, you know, tough. And then Liam Greentree, who was our number 1 scorer, was also out.
So
there's like think if you're the Devils and you're missing someone like Jack Hughes and maybe like a Luke Hughes, you know, like it just gives you zero hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So who's on the other team? Like any player that I would know, maybe like Kitchener.
I doubt it.
I mean, name some name like their best players. Maybe I've heard of them. I don't know.
Let me pull it up and see if there's any drafted players here. So you've got Luke Alenius for the Ottawa Senators.
Yep. I don't think I do.
Christian Humphreys for the Colorado Avalanche. He was a 7th round pick.
Yeah, see. Probably not.
Trent Swick for the Vegas Golden Knights, 6th round pick.
So everyone is just like bums, I notice, in these junior leagues. Is that true? Like, what? Generally, okay, what I'm saying is, like, generally most rosters are, like, late round picks is what I'm saying, though, right?
No, most players aren't drafted at all.
Oh, so even better. That's what I'm saying. So they're not, like, really, like, that great, most teams, right? From, like, top to bottom.
And then you have teams like Windsor, though, that have, like, AJ Spellacy, Liam Greentree, Ilya Protas.
Yeah.
That are all, like they have another guy this year that's supposed to go in the first round, like... Tanias Mathurin was a Wings draft pick. Like, There's a lot, you know. Windsor's stacked. They're just not doing well right now.
Come on, Thrash. They gotta put you on the Jumbotron tonight. Like, you in Tactics, right? You go to the game tonight?
I don't think we can with the camera angles because we're on the glass.
Oh. Are you on with them?
We're, like, if you watch the game on TV, you can see us all the time.
That's funny. Is there a way to watch it? Like, is there, like, streams, or...?
Well, I think you can get, like, the sport OHL package.
Can I even in America, though?
I think so. My dad was watching it when we were in Florida.
Oh, there you go. That's sick.
Do I open my 30-win pack now or later to get nothing? I'll open my 21 on stream right now, and we'll see if we get anything.
Let's see it. You might as well open it, though, Mr. Anderson. I mean, it's like, come on. There's really no difference. I hate to say it, but Brushewitz is going to be a first-rounder.
All right, so can you see it?
I can see it.
All right. So I have all these packs saved up for a big-ass pack opening that I am not doing tomorrow. I'm not home tomorrow. So here is a 20-win pack, competitive elite pack.
And what do you think they are?
Guaranteed.
It's it's 84 plus, it says, but you think it's higher than that now?
It's higher than that. Yeah, you're guaranteed purples in these packs. I follow.
And are you?
Eric's neck.
Oh.
Bang! Bang!
So it's 286 plus, do you think? Guaranteed, or?
Yeah, you're guaranteed purples in these packs, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't update the odds.
I just wish they did.
I do, too. I wish they updated the descriptions, but they don't.
Yeah, it's very strange.
But guaranteed 87 plus! Incoming
88.
Black Glow!
88.
Bang!
Yep, like all that.
We having fun yet?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Having a good time.
I love packs. Packs are my favorite part about, this game, really.
I have 77 plus. Okay, this is the last one.
These actually are nerfed, I'd say, right?
Do they get nerfed? Yeah.
I think. Oh.
Maybe.
Not terrible, I guess.
I got a purple at least. It's something.
It's not the worst thing.
A couple of jets.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool. But
no,
yeah. On that note, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below before we get out of here.
Yep. Put the questions in the chat. Put the fries in the bag, guys. Oh, you're opening another pack.
Yeah, I'm addicted. Bang! All right, I'm done. I
Ryan
can't.
Smith. There you go.
Yeah, at least I'm getting some coins here.
Oh yeah. Before, I mean, you guys keep asking questions, but so what have your thoughts been so far on the Stanley Cup playoffs? Have you enjoyed the games?
It's been okay. Nothing really exciting has happened yet. You know what I mean? So.
You were telling me last night's games were not good.
I'm joking.
What's been your?
Good. No, last night's game was awesome.
Well,
in LA, that was sick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's been your favorite game so far? Was it that one you'd say?
I mean, that game last night was awesome. I mean, Toronto and Ottawa was a good game. I'm sorry.
The score was bad though. That kind of made it not as exciting, I feel like.
Well, that's what you sound like.
Yeah, I need close games. I need. Well, I shouldn't be saying that. The Devils got annihilated, but.
Yeah, they did.
You look excited. It sounds like.
It was fun watching your team lose.
Nice. At least I can watch my team lose.
I could hear you crying from here.
I was sitting there with my whole family. They were just stunned watching the game with me. I was like, I just couldn't believe how bad they were playing. Like it was ugly. Like they actually got. I mean, if Markstrom didn't play good, they probably would have lost like 6-1.
And it only gets worse from here.
Yep.
With the news, I'll let you go ahead and say the news.
Yep. They're going to be missing two defenders, two left-handed defenders. Luke Hughes and Brendan Dillon are going to be out, and probably not going to be back, is my guess. But so yeah, that's not great. Cody Glass is okay.
Well, yeah, because if they miss 3 games, they're out anyways, right? So.
Nice.
What?
Nice. I just think if we can win this game, we have a shot because they're really bad on the road, the Hurricanes. But obviously,
right? Yeah, if you guys win tonight without your number 1 center and 2 of your top 10,
that'd be crazy. You have to admit.
And Markstrom in net.
Markstrom's good. That's why I gotta give him 5 tonight, but he's pretty good. Cody Glass is back though. Yeah, no, he looked like the most injured, and he's playing. Like it is.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like you can't make it up. Like Luke Hughes came back in the game, Glass didn't, and he's playing. Right? Like it's so weird.
Now the question is, are the Hughes brothers just made of glass?
Here we go. Oh my God. It pisses me off when you say this. I think Jack just plays like a fool though. Jack, I think, is a fool how he plays though. He plays reckless.
I'm gonna say something, and I want you to think about it before you react.
Okay.
Does Jack Hughes know how to skate?
No, I don't think he does. He falls all the time. I've never seen someone as good of a skater as they are fall as much as he does.
Okay.
So no, I'm not gonna get mad at that because I agree with you. Even Luke, he falls a good amount. It's really weird because they're all really good skaters, but they just randomly fall on the ice. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I see I'm that's not me like hating on.
No, I agree with you.
It's player, but like
it's weird. Like it doesn't make sense. No, I agree with you. Jack, no, I agree with him though. Getting hurt all the time, he's got to kind of like figure it out. It's getting to a point. Luke, he doesn't really get hurt often. It's kind of like his first injury, I'd say.
Okay, yeah.
Like
no, I was just
yeah. No, I know. Jack needs to hit the weight room. It's not even about the weight room, though. Because, I mean, like, you have guys like the Brink out. He's smaller than Jack. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be small and not get hurt. Like, that's a thing. But
that's one thing I will say, too. When it comes to the wings, very good year in terms of injuries.
And that's what sucks, right? Because, like, you had no one get hurt and you still missed the playoffs.
Well, we had Andrew Kopp get hurt.
Well, yeah, that's true. Wasn't Confer out, too?
If it wasn't for Andrew Kopp, getting hurt there, we're probably in, so...
You never know, like a couple extra points. You guys weren't far off.
Raymond played every game. DeBrincat played every game. Larkin played every game. Sider played every game.
Like you're gonna get all those guys to play 82 next year. It's just tough. Yeah. Like they all play 82 games, right?
To be fair, Moritz Sider has never missed a game.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Like,
that's crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy stat.
Yeah. Like for a defender, I feel like it's even more impressive.
Especially for the way he plays though. Like he's physical. He has the most block shots in the league. Like nuts.
No, that's really impressive. So I got Granlund Bound, made PLD. Who should I make for the last 2 out of Nyes, Svech, Lowry, and Howden? For the last 2, I would make Lowry, and I would probably make Howden even because he's already at 95.
What's Thrash's thoughts on the Larkin's disapproval of the Iser plan? Talked about it already.
Yeah, we did talk about it. Yep, we'll listen later. Can you make one team builder player prediction each? Who do you got, Thrash? If they come out team builders.
What are we going, 95, 96 overall, like in that range?
Yeah, I would say probably that range.
All right, I'm going to go with Brian Leach.
Please.
And Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah, you give Jagr a card every year. Like, it's got to stop. You're trolling. That's why you said Jagr, right? Do they come out on Tuesday?
Thing, yeah.
They typically come out on Tuesdays, I feel like, right?
Yeah. I don't know. See, the problem is I don't know who would get it at this point.
Yeah, like...
They've given like all these players upgrades that don't deserve it, in my opinion.
You're right.
And then players who like Nick Lidstrom and
maybe like Brindamore. I can see Brindamore getting one, maybe.
He has a icon card though.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. He's at 83 overall.
Yeah. Brindamore could get one. I can see that. Yeah, that'd be a good card. Good left-handed center too.
Exactly right. Mike Fisher, maybe.
Brendan Shanahan, please.
But he got a Hutchins card. But it doesn't really matter, Loki, right?
I don't care.
Thorin maybe, right? But no. You already got it.
They just gave him that 95.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that card.
Anderchuk?
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe Bobby Clark?
Primo got one in 22. I mean, I know it's a long time ago now, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. He played for the Wings. I have a signed jersey of him.
There you go.
So.
See? One last thing. What are your thoughts on the hat trick cards? What a nightmare those were.
Oh, what a waste of time that was.
Yeah. What an absolute joke. I mean... It's one thing, okay.
I'm not listening, by the way. You can keep talking.
Yeah, but I'm going to talk about it. You guys can also chime in the chat here. But, like, now they're up to 93 overall, right? Oh, that looks sick, by the way. That looks really sick. But 93 overall, they are right now. And
what did I say?
That is really sick. 99 face-offs for Couture now with synergies, right? But the thing is, 91 speed, right? And I don't think even most people.
God damn it, now I can't get it back on my wall!
Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. But no, like, should it be what they use for the Calder cards?
Help me! All right, well.
Yeah, but Leonard, like, because Weber, dude, Weber.
All right, so.
Thrash.
Hey, so what did I miss? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm talking about the hat trick cards, and I was just saying how, like, again, they're just bad. They're not done upgrading, though, no. They'll probably eventually hit 99, but, like, realistically, when's that going to be? And how are you going to, like, again, I don't know about you, Thrash, like, do you, like, even bother upgrading your cards anymore, like the hat trick ones?
I do, because what else am I going to do with the collectibles?
But I'm saying, like, are you grinding? Not grinding, but are you getting them every day?
Oh, no, I don't care.
No, right? That's what I'm saying.
If I get
like,
it, I get it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And that also, like, because now the tier is 93 is the highest they go up to.
Yeah,
right?
They released a new tier, yeah.
Yeah, and, like, if you look at Weber, I mean, dude. Like, because his MSP, right, is, what, 93 or 94 overall?
93. Yeah.
And what's his speed? You have him, right?
95?
Even 94 at worst. Think about it. This card, 93 overall, 89 speed, 87 acceleration, Thrash.
It's a good
Well,
card.
I guess 90 acceleration with acceleration boost. My fault, but whatever.
95 is being excel. 99 slap shot, accuracy, and power.
Yeah, and his shot is 91, 97, 91, and 95. And what's his body checking? Probably 99, I'm sure.
97 body checking, 99 strength, 99 aggression.
Yeah. 99 strength on this card, too. But isn't it free abilities?
So wait, they're both 93 overall. Let's do a little comparison.
Yeah.
So let me pull up HutDB. Shout out to HutDB.
I think Rempy is underrated, okay.
And we will compare the two cards, because, like, we can do that now.
Yep.
Actually, we can't. They haven't upgraded it to 93 yet.
When did that happen? Like, today?
Yesterday, I think.
Oh. I mean, I'm looking at the card right now. I mean, I could, like, kind of, like, compare it with you. If you look at your MSP.
Okay, so... I mean, even so. So, I'm looking at the 92 Weber versus the 93 Weber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a big difference between the two here, clearly. Skating-wise, +8 for speed and acceleration, +4 for agility, +2 for balance, +7 for endurance.
Yep.
Shot, +8, +3, +3, -1. Wrist shot power is better on the other one. Yep.
Interesting. Okay, good to know.
Deking offensive awareness and hand-eye for the MSP. Passing and puck control to the other one,
Nice.
the XP, or the daily login.
Yeah.
Defensive-wise, face-offs are better on the MSP, which is really important, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, stick checking and shot blocking, both better for the daily login card.
There you go.
And that's really what you think about, too, when you think about Shea Weber. Stick checking and shot blocking.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
And then body checking and aggression and durability, all better on the MSP.
Nice. Yeah, so, in other words, you get this card, you've been upgrading him throughout the year. Guess what? We release a card in one day that is significantly better and will be better until probably
And skating
July.
stats alone, it's a +29.
Yeah, that's...
It has 29 more skating stats. The only category that the hat trick card hasn't beat is in defense, and it's by +4.
Yeah. And that's just...
And the same overall, by the way. Same card.
That's the thing, and you mentioned it so many times, too. Overall in the card, zero importance.
Irrelevant.
Yep.
Does face-off stat even matter? I mean, yes.
Only
It
if you
does,
do the
if you
same
have-
thing.
Yeah, if you have 99 face-offs and your opponent has 97 face-offs and you pull back and they pull back, you win.
Yeah.
Or at least you should.
You should, yeah. I mean, ping can be a factor, obviously, but it's mainly about
there's a lot
counters.
of- yeah.
I mean, that's really typically... I mean, if you have 57 face-offs and they have 99, and if you tie up but you get stick-lifted, I mean, they're going to win the face-off. That's just how it is. Like, it doesn't matter.
I did that video last year with the 50 overall Matthews.
Yep.
I won 80% of his face-offs, and he had, I think, 5 points in 2 games.
See?
Or something like that.
Like, does high puck control have a quicker release? I don't know what that means.
I think it's just ability to keep the puck on the stick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say, yeah, like, you don't get poked as easily, I guess, right? Probably. Yeah.
But if you guys have any questions, this is the time, as we're going to be wrapping up in the next couple minutes here. But thank you for hanging out during Hockey Ultimate Talk. Another bitch fest from me and Henreek. Having a good time over
I think
here.
we were more positive.
Fantasy cards are cool.
Yeah, like
do more cool things.
Yep, and then we'll be saying things are cool, right? I mean, Henreek's a twig, says Corey Paragon. Wow.
Thanks for the tier 1.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the 73 months. Maybe I wish the 73 months never happened. Wait, that sounds crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Sounds crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, wait, Corey, thanks, man.
Like, hypothetically, if you get $2.50 for each month.
Now it's $3. Got the 60-40 split even.
So that would be, if it was only $2.50 for the last 73 months, that's still $182.50.
That's a long time though. That's a long time spread out though. To be fair.
Would you rather just not have that money?
I mean, if it's from Corey, then maybe not. Yeah. Reek mentioned the Thrash that hat-trick cards are likely the upgraded cards for the Calder. Wait, what do you mean?
He thinks that the daily hat-trick collectibles are going to be what you use to upgrade the Calder cards.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, and the reason I say no is because one of those cards is going to go to 99. 2 of those cards are going to go to 96.
Exactly.
You need to upgrade. People would need to upgrade all 3. You have to have the ability to get all 3.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Thrash.
Leafs in 4, nice hat trick. Okay, I'm down.
Last thing now, Thrash. Pick the games for tonight. Devils, Hurricanes. Who do you got?
That's a great fucking question, Reek. Oh my god. I can't believe you even bothered to ask. That is so good. Oh, all right. Fuck, can't top that. That's a great way to end the podcast. Guys, thanks for watching and listening to Hockey Ultimate Talk. Reek's got fucking jokes.